Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to Moneycontrol. I'm Karunya Rao. With me is Manisha Gupta. It's official, aluminium is in bear market territory. Talk to us about the big factors that one should watch out for now in terms of demand and the overall outlook.
So start with, it is macros which really are bothering the market right now. We've been talking about high inflation, recession concerns, higher interest rates, and of course, China is a major ally here. The reason that you have seen such a decline in aluminum prices, 156% of primary aluminum production comes in from China. So if China is going through what it is going through right now in sense of restrictions, lower production, lower consumption, and its manufacturing and factory activity on the lower side, the aluminum prices have been higher because of that one reason. 40% of cost of production of aluminum is energy. So while China has cracked it in sense of lower energy prices, Europe has not been able to do that. So what China has been able to achieve is that one, there is not very strong demand in China. China aluminum imports have been on the lower side, and the Chinese production is at record highs. For the month of April, we've seen nearly 187,000 tons. We've already also seen 186,000 tons in the previous month as well. So last 2 months, China aluminum production is at record highs. So that really tells you that we are looking at higher supplies, even as the aluminum inventories could be on the lower side. But macro plus China, and you have a bearish aluminum prices.
But then why are the prices moving up? What is the trigger?
Well, the prices are going down because we don't have enough demand into the markets. One of the reasons, and we did see prices at all-time highs of $4,100 per ton. That is because Russia produces a good quantity, a chunk of aluminum. Then you had strong auto sales coming in from Japan as well, which also has turned around. If you look at the Japanese auto making and auto sales for the last 3 or 4 months, it has been on a constant decline. So not strong demand coming in from Japan, which is a good buyer of aluminum, by the way. And the third is the reason you saw run up in the prices. One was Russia, war, strong demand after COVID, and then you also had Guinea, which is also looking at protest. So the aluminum demand there, aluminum production there also was going down. All of these seem to be changing right now because there is no demand. There is not very strong demand from China, major producer and consumer, not very strong demand from Japan, a very big consumer there. So the markets really are looking for markets right now. So even as Europe is not able to produce as much because of higher energy costs, the point being China is producing more for, yeah, for everybody else.
No, what I meant to ask is that day to day, those small spurts that we see in the aluminum prices, should we make anything of it at all, or are these just temporary blips? But the larger trend is still pretty negative.
You've said it, yes. You can't make much of these 0.5% or even a percentage point of gains that we have seen, a couple of times in the last fortnight itself, because it absolutely gets sold into. And as we said, we are in a bearish territory right now. By notebook, if something has declined more than 20%, it's in a bearish territory. You are 35% down in case of aluminum. From last year's low, when we made an all-time high in the month of March, that was a 60% of a jump up in case of aluminum. But there were concerns in the market. Now with higher production, no demand, so many concerns for the next couple of quarters, there are absolutely no buyers for aluminum. You could have made loads of money if you went short in metals just 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we are looking at right now as well. So we've come down from an all-time high of 4,100. We're trading at 2,500 right now. Markets have put maximum bets for 2,400 going on the lower side. So another $100 down from here is what markets
The
are playing with.
continues basically, and that is something that people should look at right now instead of buying at these, getting enthused by these smaller spots. But good news for consumers like cab goods, auto companies, infrastructure companies, etc.
It is for the near term, yes. If you are stocking at these levels, which we don't read reports about, that too many people are buying and stocking it. People are buying it as the need be. And Karunya, it's not just China. If you look at the global aluminum production, and there has been a report from the International Aluminum Institute, it tells you that on a month-on-month basis, and the month of May is going to be a third straight month where you are looking at higher aluminum production in the global markets as well. So that tells you that you are looking at expansions, you are looking at higher production. Until the demand does not pick up, you are looking at prices consolidating around these levels or even a bit of a decline. And this pain perhaps could continue until the end of this year or another 7 months at least beyond that.
Okay. Well, all eyes on aluminium. Let's see how the trend pans out. But yes, right now the indicators are clear. It's going to be a bearish trend, at least for the foreseeable future. So please hedge your bets accordingly. And that's all we have today. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates in the commodities universe. Thank you.